Home of the Arabian horse and the last kingdom to be united by a man on horseback, Saudi Arabia have only been members of the FEI since 1991. Grandson of the founder, His Highness Prince Faisal bin Abdullah bin Mohammed Al Saud has inherited his grandfather's love of horses and has spent 7 years preparing and researching a book to demonstrate Farisiya.
You know, as we know, our sport, it's two souls and two spirits, a horse and a rider. The one thing that I was sure of is the idea of the Farisiya exhibit, and that is very simple, is to get to really capture the relationship or really study the relationship between a man and a horse. I was very impressed when I saw what the FIFA does with their when they have their World Cup to show their beautiful exhibit, tell the whole story of the history of football. And, you know, wonderful, but the quality, I mean, you see a shirt of Zico, the shoes of Pele, but then I said, you know, if we can show, if we can contribute to make an exhibit that tells the story of the horse through the museum, imagine the wealth and the culture. We did lots of research, we got so many wonderful people involved, we got museum, the British Museum, Victorian Albert, the Louvre, the Hermitage, the Metropolitan. It was fantastic, and I think it was a learning process, and I feel very proud that this country, where it's the heart of the Arabian horse, this peninsula, that really at least really introduced something, culture, because a horse is a culture. It is really a culture, and I think all our civilization, I mean, for you know, 4,750 years until the Industrial Revolution came, when the horsepower replaced the power of the horse. This is what it's all about, and we feel proud of it.
The Farisiya books are the first element of a project that will culminate in an exhibit in Lexington, Kentucky at the World Equestrian Games in 2010. They explore the relationship between man and horse through legend, through art, and even through religion in the region.
You know, one of the chapters we have in this book is all about the hadith, the Quran and hadith, because there are so many things, so many stories. Even one whole surah, one whole in the Quran is called Al-Adiyat. It's also to glorify and to show God's creation, the power, and how they, you know, like when they hit, it's like light comes, you know, out of this, and the speed with which this horse moves. And so it was mentioned in so many other surahs, you know, about Solomon, about God mentions the most beautiful, the most valuable of his creation is the horse.
Join us next month as we bring you the results of this year's FEI World Cup Dressage Final here on FEI Equestrian World.